It is the first day of the new set. I get that. How about now? Should be better now, but sure, I haven't really changed anything. Weird. It is weirdly low. How about now? Well, hopefully it's okay. If it's not okay, we'll might work on that. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Just gonna rebuild the deck, even though because I have the all access path, all my old decks are now like legal again. Like I could just immediately load one up and play it, but that's not what I want. I just want to rebuild the deck and think about it. How about now? Is it better now or worse? Just trying things. Well, hope you can turn me up, please. I played any last Caverns of Ipsum a little bit, not an insane amount. We might end up doing a draft after some Legacy first, but I want to try out the new card here. I'll go quick Reflexes. Speaking of which, I actually just got those in the mail as well. Same card. Oh, you have one? I wish I had asked about it. That card's worth an insane amount of money. You can't get it anywhere. But I bought 4, so it's like whatever. Previous pool was really bad and went 0-3 too. That's but anyways. Kind of hate that there's like no ordinary there's no ordinary not border version of that card. I paid a premium on mine for not having them be foil, yeah. So the reason I want to try the card is I think it's good with Knight of the Reliquary and Elvish Reclaimer, obviously. You can just mow down a bunch of creatures. Foil copies or Pringles? Yeah. Really. So, chat, if y'all are going to either Eternal Weekend, DreamHack Atlanta, or Chicago, I will be there 100%. I'm not sure about Denver yet, so. The bot dead? The bot might be dead. Mike is clipping. Is it actually clipping? How about now? Not sure why it's clipping. I have not changed anything, so. You didn't hear clipping? Are you sure it's not on your end, Sam? I'm gonna go down to 3 crop rotation. I normally don't do that, but card I also want to put into my deck is I want to put a 4th Eorlingas into my main deck, maybe 2. Spirit, no? This. How about how about how about now? Is it better or worse now? I didn't think anything would go wrong today, but just what I know. Sound fine now? Okay, thanks. I don't know. I guess the noise gate like destroyed itself, but all right. Anyways, back to where I'm going to. I might not end up playing the Quarian Ranger, honestly, but we'll see what happens. Like, I probably won't actually, but we'll see where I end up. It's like $20. I'm not convinced it's actually that good. Actually, I've had a lot of discussions about this, but 20 is kind of reasonable, but also kind of drives me insane that it's another $20, but will the reach get someone? Maybe. We'll find out. Well, I guess Janky just learned that it gave reach, so I guess one person is saved by that mention just now. Nice. Suppose someone was just saved. Secret reach is the best kind of reach. What's up? Questing Beast doesn't have reach. Good try though. You almost got me. I will not be gotten by that. Alright. What was it? Caracas? Sajiri step. You have to play the one step, but on Dried Arbor you kind of have to play. Just assume Questing Beast has every keyword, but that's not correct. So, I think I actually want to go up to 30 lands because I added a Mox Diamond. But I was also talking to someone else. I think I'm not going to bother with this. I have a feeling it's just not good enough. So I'm going to add a land. What was I going to add? Hit the Dried Arbor. What am I missing? Oh, Yavimaya. That's right. I would like to play 2 Yavimaya. I think Yavimaya is excellent. I'm also not convinced I actually need main deck endurance, so I might be able to just access here. Card I've been turned on to is Boseiju Who Shelters All in a post-board game as your plan versus control decks. So the plan is to just get Boseiju in play and cast an uncounterable 4th Eorlingas versus them. I think a lot of the decks do struggle with that. I was going to play Hall of Gemstone, but I think it's just not very good anymore. But I do want to play Gaddock Teague. I do want to play Collector Oof. I want to play 2 Force of Vigor. But I think my plan is just a pile of 4th Eorlingas versus control decks instead of anything else. Like 3 4th Eorlingas plus 1 Boseiju is a lot. I question if I actually need Outland Liberator. Does anyone have any feel on that? Kind of hate the card, but... I just want to play 2 Containment Priests as well. This song is a banger, though. It's Gradius 3. Any Gradius 3 fans in chat? You were considering 3rd Yavimaya? What was the reasoning behind that? So this is what it currently looks like. Guess I'll look to see, but I don't think anyone's played Naya Depths in a while. I see, it doesn't feel like people have played this deck in a while. Okay, Arc. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's true. So Selesnya Depths on Goldfish is actually Cloudpost. It's very funny. Who do I talk to get that fixed? Or should I even bother getting it fixed? Probably shouldn't. I'm a notorious hater of Sylvan Library because I honestly think it hasn't aged well. It also like increases your exposure to like Bowmasters and stuff like that for like basically no gain. Is that the real deal? I don't know. That's why I'm like here. That's part of why I'm here, anyways. I feel like everyone overvalues Sylvan Library besides me. Like, I've just found it to not be great. Like, especially with the printing of... Like, enchantments used to be a lot more unkillable, I guess. Is what I would say as well. I could see playing 1 Sylvan Library in my sideboard, but I certainly don't want to main deck it anymore. I would rather just try to go kill my opponent in game 1 as well. Also, I'm generally not a fan of people who play cards like Prismatic Ending in the main deck. I don't think the deck generally needs more removal, especially in game 1. In a post-board game, sure, you could sell me on it, but also this sort of is your Prismatic Ending versus creatures at least. is not your prismatic ending. What was I gonna say? I guess like my point is again, I think Legos's quick reflexes let you not have to play so many endings when you play against creature decks. Maze is close with the reflexes, but I suspect it's just not good enough if I had to guess. That one's closer for me nowadays, personally. The other cards that are close are Boo is pretty close still. I want to try this configuration. Oh, is there only one new split second? I mean, it's a commander set, so I have no idea, honestly. Like, you could tell me it's a cycle, but it's also not in, like, a draftable set. So, it's not mandatory it's a cycle or whatever, you know? Also, split second is kind of a miserable mechanic, but that's neither here nor there, is what I would say. By the way, predictions up if people want to gamble on this league. I guess I don't even with the all access pass. It's kind of nice. I don't have to rent things temporarily for a few weeks, so it's kind of nice. 14th, 23 legacy. Legolas, quick reflexes, Naya Depths. I think I'm gonna try this. It might end up being not great, honestly. I think there is a reason Depths is on the down low. I think Depths is generally struggling versus the combo or the control decks currently, and also sort of struggling against combo as per usual. Like Naya Depths specifically is generally not that great in those matchups, but we'll see what happens. I want to give it a fair shake anyways. Elves? No. I suspect the decks that want this are decks with neither Reliquary or Infect, and really nowhere else. The Elves creatures aren't even that big. I mean, I guess yeah, I could see someone justifying it with like Fiend Artisan, but like old Elves, definitely not. But the problem with Fiend Artisan is you're gated on a bunch of mana to activate it, so I would also suspect just not really. Like it's just so much mana to activate it twice in one turn with that card. Whereas like Knight, it's really easy to activate twice, you know. And a quick rundown. This is the old Naya Depths deck. I've cut a lot of the old cards from it. We've gone down one crop rotation. I generally like playing 31 lands as opposed to other people who play only 30. Just like having enough colored mana sources for my knights. This is a Dark Depths deck, so you have 3 Thespian Sage, 3 Dark Depths. You have 3 crop rotation, 4 Elvish Reclaimer, 4 Knight of the Reliquary, and a bunch of Zeniths to find them. You also have a Dryad Arbor that you can ramp into. 4th Eorlingas, obviously not really a new printing by this point, but still, it's one of the best Boros cards ever printed, I think, and it makes me sort of hopeful that that's a solution to the sort of plow Uro decks that have been an issue in the past. So we're gonna try it out. Sideboard is mostly Zenith targets, Boseiju to force through the 4th Eorlingas in a postboard game, and a bunch of like anti-combo / anti-Blood Moon cards. So not really much to say here. So we'll give it a try. I don't know if I'm particularly that hopeful that this is like an unbeatable deck or whatever, but I kind of want to see how good Legolas' quick reflexes actually is. You know, I want to give it a fair try, and if it's bad, well, whatever. What's the reason for Priest? I think there is some. I mean, I like Priest more than Fairy Macabre, generally speaking, in these decks. Obviously, it does interfere with your Green Sun Zenith, but besides that, I think it's just like a generally good card. I've basically always played Priest and Naya Depths, and I feel like no one else does, really. I guess you could sell me a not playing Priest and playing Fairy Macabre instead, should I? I don't really want to play Leyline of the Void. I don't like it in decks like these, frankly. Usually have one. Then what's your other graveyard hate card? Slash Reanimator card, or whatever. I'm gonna play 2 Priests. I also think with 4 Mox Diamond, the Priest plan is a lot better, if that makes sense. Because you can turn 1 it a lot more often now. With 4 Mox as opposed to 3. 3 to 4 Endurance. I don't like the Endurance plan that much anymore, and I guess I should probably explain why. I think the Delvery style decks, especially the Grixis or Death Shadow versions of the deck, Endurance is... Well, I guess Endurance is better versus Grixis, but Endurance is not that good versus Shadow. But I guess Endurance is still pretty good versus Dragon Rage Channel, or the card specifically. Yeah, I just kind of think Endurance... I don't really want to be... I feel like Endurance is just not as good as it used to be, is how I should put it. I don't really have a better explanation than that. By the way, there's only one person who's bet on a 3-2. Anyone else want to bet channel points on the outcome of this league? I also think, like, weirdly, the blasts aren't that good, but it's kind of nice to have extra answers to Murktide slash Sneak Attack slash whatever else, you know? Whoa. Let's see how many people are actually in the Legacy League. 101. Legacy League number 1423. Depths with Q-Bar. Guess I'll rerun the prediction and see if anyone else actually wants to bet. Might end up playing another format later, whether it be Draft or Pioneer or something else. Gonna mulligan. This does not seem very good. This seems a lot better. I think I'm gonna ship the Dryad Arbor. I could also yeah, no, I want to ship Dryad Arbor and just play my Forest in Zenith for Dryad Arbor. Is that crazy? And then I can fetch for Plateau on turn 2 to play Knight or play 4th Eorlingas. Unplayable to great, yeah. I think that 7-card hand is definitely a mulligan. Right, am I getting plowed? Hope not. Guess so. Oh, I don't love this. I think I'm gonna give them 1 turn to have the window to kill me, and if they have it, so be it. Because if I untap with the Knight, it's actually great for me. Okay, they're forcing pitching to Fairy, that's fine. I think it's just correct, honestly. Like, if you get to that board, I mean, I'm dead. They had fucking force turn 2 combo, like whatever. It's fine. Basically none of my hands beat that hand, really. I'm gonna make sure they don't have too many of their things in hand. Like, if they have 3 Narcomoebas in their hand... Oh, I guess they play 4. Okay. Right, there's the Narc. Okay, they have Orange Chant. There's a Cabal Therapy, so they can move the card to the red zone. Oh yeah, they would have pitched one if they had. Sure. I kind of just want to see their deck. Obviously, like, once they put Dread Return in the stack, I'll leave the game, but I want to see what's going on. Here's the Dread Return. Well, it's right here. Wow, that's a ugly Dread Return. So the Thassa's Oracle is in their hand? Sorry, predicted 4-1, not 5-0. Okay. I would have needed like turn 1 Reclaimer to win game 1 versus them. That's fine. Darn's secretly not that good. Containment Priest is actually fine. It is a non-bow with the other thing. I'm gonna cut these actually. I don't think that's what the matchup's about. I wonder if just like the threat of Bog should be good enough in most games if I can get to that point. Or do I want the Blast? I probably want the Blast. How do I feel about it? I have no real thoughts on it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna... Oh, actually, this might be weirdly good if I get to untap with my things and just mow their creatures down. How likely is that? Because this also saves my things from plows. I'm gonna cut Sylvan Safekeeper and something else. I mean, I have no real opinion, which is fine. I think, like, people say stuff a lot of the time because they don't want to admit they don't know something, but I think it's fine to admit you don't know things. Okay, well, this hand's quite good versus them. I don't like Oof versus them, no. I think the artifact thing's like a very small sub-theme. I think in most of the games we play versus them, they'll try to combo kill us and not try to artifact us. Is how I feel about it. Grim-en. Grim-en? How do you pronounce your name? Also, notably, I do have 4 Mox Diamonds, so it's not exactly free to do the thing as described. To have Collector Oof in the deck. Grim? Grimmin? Gryman? Okay. So they can't kill me on turn 2. I might just tap out for Knight, honestly. I think I should just tap out for Knight this turn, though. Unless if you really think I shouldn't. Because if I draw land, ooh, that's like the worst draw in the deck right there. I think I'm just going to slam. And then I can just leave it up every other turn and slowly build up. If they force this, fine. If they don't, it's also fine. Bad draw. Thank God it's not Bog. I swear to God, Lord Matri, if my next draw is Boseiju Bog, you might be on the watch list. I swear to God. Okay. That's fine. Guess I'll play this out. It's so tragic that I fucking drew it. Doesn't even matter. I think I'm gonna just start getting resources with this. I mean, I guess I could just get stage. Actually, that's probably good. If I get stage, that means any depths I draw is good. Well, I generally only play one step regardless. Because I really hate just having 2 tap lands in my deck. Like 3 tap lands, rather. I guess Bog is already a tap land. Some people play 2, but I think it's mostly not great to do that, honestly. I'd rather play Wasteland versus that. That's fine. Right. I think I'm going to stage their Saga and just waste it. Is that crazy? I guess the other thing I could do is, I did. I have Yavimaya. This is a green source in disguise. No. Should I try to kill them next turn? Wish I had an extra land somehow. Are they trying to kill me with Illusionist Shuko or Illusionist Nomads? Guess we'll see. Okay. Reflexes for flagstones. Guess so, yeah. But it doesn't kill this turn, right? I would have to delay a turn anyways. Maybe that's good, actually. If I was gonna do that, I should have wasted them, I think. Do I want to copy their saga response? Does that do anything? Not really. Should I just copy my plateau in response? I think I'll copy plateau in response. Let's see what they do. If they needle and plateau, that's fine. Of course, they could needle Elvish Reclaimer, which, yeah, there was a non-zero chance of this happening, but... Oh, I should have got Depths? I guess that actually makes sense, yeah. Okay, fucked up. I don't have to ever leave up, the thing this turn. Okay, yeah, I should have gotten Depths. That was pretty horrible. So I know they have Illusionist. So I need to draw Plow or Blast, I guess, really. Did not end up well for me. But I think they're always going to needle the Reclaimer, right? Well, it only shoots when you tap, right? I guess I can just... Alright, I guess I'm going to do this then. I can. I'm going to. To just kill their creature. Don't like my chances, though, because they have Illusionist and 3 other cards. And if any of them are good, I'm probably toast. You'd copy Wasteland first. Yeah, I should have, actually. That's definitely correct. Okay. There's nothing really good to copy. I guess I'll copy Plains, just because I should. Okay. Suppose I'll just mow down all of their creatures. And hope they just don't draw anything good. They hit a Narc. Okay. So I've been through 1 Illusionist, 1 Nomads. I guess, like, the Reflexes here are just good as removal spells slash, like, Blessed Breaths. Okay. I'm gonna kill that one too. So I really have no choice. I think I saved this one for Urza Saga. Alright. Yo, Jared, thanks for the resub. Let me know if I should open a chest for you after this. Well, if they hadn't needled my Reclaimer, they would be dead. So it doesn't, like, the value doesn't even matter. I think they would actually just be dead. Cabal Therapy, Cauldron Complete, Prismatic Ending. I mean, yeah, value does not matter. Are they trying to plow it? It has hexproof. Is there any reason to waste these duels? It doesn't really seem like it, right? Guess I will. So I've killed 3 illusionists. Why did they main phase fetch? Okay. I think this time I don't want to copy the waste. I want to leave up this threat just in case. Question is, should I go for it? Okay. We have another illusionist. Okay, they pick Thassa's Oracle from hand. I think I should go for it, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna open it after the match, Jared. Take what's on top. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to kill them. If they have a plow, so be it. It's not the end of the world. I mean, yeah, but whatever. Okay, nice. I didn't think they had it. Also, they have blockers for both, so I guess their top card wasn't Illusionist. It was something else. Alright. Do I want Outland Liberator for Needle? Maybe. It's also debatable if I actually want Force of Vigor because it does kill Saga. Danny, I drew the step in my opening hand. So the step had long been played and sacrificed to Reclaimer. Like, years ago. Yeah, it was literally in my opener, or like it was the first card drawn or whatever, you know? One flagstones and something else. Oh, I drew step on turn 1. Or turn 2, rather. That's what it was. I do think I want all my knights in, right? Like... I don't know. Should I cut one Reflexes, or will the game play out like that? More often than not. Could also cut a crop rotation, I suppose. Cut a rotation. Seen it. The major issue with this matchup is I don't think I can beat most of their fast hands unless I mulligan aggressively. But also, like, if I do that, then I just can't beat their slow hands either. Which is a huge problem. Oh, that's like a weirdly good draw. I'm just gonna get Savannah and play my Reclaimer. Or should I Zenith? Actually, I should Zenith, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna Zenith. If they plow my Arbor, that's fine. I guess it's not fine, but it is what it is. I agree. It's mana in the matchup. All right, Culture complete. No real reason to believe they don't have another white source. Wasting them if they ever get the Cauldron into play is just not great. I mean, if they don't have another land, they just spend their turn Cauldron completing me. I don't even think that's that bad for me, honestly. Like, I think I can win that race, probably. So chat, if you want to be as cool as Geo Jared Dude, consider checking for your Twitch Prime sub and using it here. If you want to support the stream for free, consider just hitting that follow button. And that does help support the stream for free. Chose not to shuffle, so that means they probably found another land. Okay, yep. Also, if they make the Cauldron complete and I just draw Plow, is just totally fine as well. That's the other thing to think about. We've had breakfast, but what about second breakfast? We've had night, but what about second night? Yeah. So far, the reflexes have been like exactly fine. I don't. They're probably like better in this matchup than a lot of other matchups. Weirdly enough. Ending on my Reclaimer, it looks like. Looks like they've just been willing to keep a lot more mid-rangey hands. I mean, like, the first game, they literally went turn 1 Nomads, force my Knight, turn 2 kill me. So, you know, that's the top end of their range, obviously. Alright, is it time for a Culture complete? Or is it not? It's probably time for ending on my Reclaimer, which is what it looked like. None or hate. I would probably just disrespect hate, but also maybe this is just the only hand that they drew, you know? I really wish I hadn't drawn the step. That was like the worst one to draw. I don't want to show them the step though. Alright, I think it's bink them for one, and then just rotate one of my lands into stage, probably. Well, what does double wasting them accomplish? That also takes the shields down if they have combo pikes. I don't think like wasting them twice does very much. Should play 84 cards. I think I'll pass on that one, sir. It's breakfast, yeah. But sure. Sure. Should have a lot of creatures. Alright. Actually, what should I rotate away? Maybe it's just Dryad Arbor now. Yeah, it's probably just Dryad Arbor. I'm gonna stage my waste just in case. Don't think I'm gonna activate it yet. It's debatable if I should play this. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously you understand why Shuko's there, but it's not incredible, no. So now if I waste twice, what happens? Kills both of those. Yeah, sure. I think now it's correct. If they have Plow, so be it. There's no Shuko at that point. I agree, it's relevant. By the way, this can attack through Age, so it's fine. Should I actually block and activate? No, doesn't seem very good. I don't know why I was even considering that. I mean, I guess it gains 5 life, but... because they do have Plow, yeah. Okay. Okay, well, now I kill them. This, like, even versus normal Depths decks, this is just lethal on board. Because all of them play Jury's Step. Yeah, you're not allowed to play Nomads there. It's just so ridiculous, the disrespect. I'll name blue. Alright. We got a free one there. Mostly free. Alright, 1-0. You love to see it, chat. Yeah, I'm popping it up real quick. You can also find it in the Mox Field link if you want to. Also, I actually owe a chest. I don't know why MTG Bot doesn't have that card. But By the way, Tim, how do you feel about Boseiju Who Shelters All plus 4th Eorlingas? Ooh, Galta. Is that Galta worth anything? Wait, why? Okay. Is Galta worth anything? I guess no. But we'll try to sell it soon. Nice hand. Mulligan. It's the classic Depths hands. I wonder if I'm supposed to keep this one and hope to draw a green source, actually. 3 ticks. Nice. I will sell it immediately after this match. Alright. How many green sources do I have? That doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 13, 17. Well, this is on 6. I could wasteland my flagstones, but the land becomes tapped. I think I like reluctantly keep on 6, but it's not great. You could convince me it's a mulligan as well. Yeah, it is. What's up? Ooh, okay, well, I cannot wasteland that fast enough, I think. Six on the draw, yeah. If it were a 7, I would mulligan. Like, it would not be close. Island Warren revealed. Interesting. I don't know what's going on here yet, but we'll find out. It's probably... Is it Sneak and Show? It's Sneak and Show. I think that's the explanation, actually. I'm getting Sneak and Show vibes right here. So if they put Emrakul in, I can put this in. If it's off show and tell. Sneak and Show. Don't think I want to waste that. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Nice. They pitch a show and tell. I'm just hoping they don't have sneak attack plus red source. Okay, what did you bring to class? I'm bringing this one. Okay, you hate to see that. I have to do this before they get the cards. Right, now it resolves. Okay, they found a lot of fucking sneak attacks. So they have sneak attack and brainstorm. So if I don't waste them, they could play sneak attack activate. But I guess I do waste them. I think I'm actually ahead here. Yeah, I agree. I think I'm ahead if I just don't tap my knight, which I'm not going to. Oh, I think wasting them's better. What if they just draw another red source, right? That's mostly the explanation. What is our hate piece for Sneak? If they have exactly 4, I can Caracas. Or exactly 5, I can just Knight up a Caracas. But I think I'm not going to activate Knight now. I'm just going to untap and see what I draw. And just play my stage out. Alright. I have 2 Containment Priests on my sideboard as well, yeah. Which are actually pretty good here. It's free to get Yavimaya. Oh yeah, I should. Yeah, actually, I should have gotten Yavimaya. That's true. Okay. Fuck. Guess I'm dead. Well, they cast a Brainstorm in between, but that's still frustrating, obviously. How are we not technically dead? Well, they don't have a track sign. Or do they? Hold on. No, they don't have an Atraxa in hand. So maybe I could have gotten lucky, but okay. I should. There was no Atraxa revealed, was there? They revealed Scalding Tarn, Brainstorm, Lotus Petal, Sneak Attack. I plowed the Atraxa. That's what happened. Okay. Can remove these probably. They don't seem good. Can also maybe remove this. Oh, I don't need the. Do I need Boseiju actually? Wing 0. I'm gonna just look at their last list. Okay, they have a Blood Moon in their sideboard. But that's like, it looks like that might be old. I'll still have Force of Vigor in. I don't think I'm gonna have Boseiju in. Can I cut Sajiri's Step? Oh, Teague? Sure. Cut these two. Just have no removal. I guess I have Plow in. I want Plow. Plow kills like Magus of the Moon or Fury or something weird like that. So I guess I'll leave them. That ain't it. I think if you keep that hand, you just lose slowly. Do I just go to 5? This hand's like pretty atrocious too. I'm just gonna go to 5. My second hand? By the way, I don't think Echoing Deeps is very good now. But I thought both of the hands were just pretty atrocious. Was I confused? I guess I'll go back and look, but I thought the hand was just, like, actually unplayable. Okay, less likely to have Blood Moon, I guess. Can you imagine it? Yeah, then that hand's, like, just completely atrocious, then. I think I'm just gonna play a Knight on turn 2 if I don't draw anything better, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna respect their fucking Blood Moon. It doesn't cost me that much to respect it. It would be better to hold the Knight if their hand was exactly show Emrakul, but a lot of the times it's not even that nowadays, so I don't really want to wait. Because suppose their hand's just like a Traxa show. I'll put it in. Or just that. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, I guess I'll kill that on upkeep. Oh, they have a hard cast force? Sure. Alright, so it's literally a top deck war, but I mean, I don't really like my chances, obviously. Okay. Alright. Theoretically, they could brick off. I say theoretically because I'm mostly dead. Alright, cool. Fun games around, chat. Fun games around. I don't like that matchup, really. Sorceress MTG's back, huh? Oh, what was I gonna do? I was gonna sell the stupid, yeah, okay. Let's just... What was the other card I opened? Does anyone remember? Doesn't look like it's here. Yeah, I have the Galta in. Was it just one card? Alright, if it's just one card, I'll trade it immediately. I think the price is just going to plummet rapidly, so you should just sell ASAP. So, sorry for the delay in the match, but I just want to get rid of it ASAP. No chance it'll be higher than this. Alright, 3 tickets, I'll take it. I think there's like 0 chance it'll ever be higher than this. Sub Karate Dom. We're playing Legolas' Quick Reflexes. How's your day going? I might play some draft or Pioneer after this Legacy League. I'm not sure. It was okay in match 1 versus Naya Depths. Or versus Cephalid Breakfast, weirdly, because I just killed all their Cephalid Illusionists. But I think if they had just not run out their Illusionists one by one, it might have been a lot harder. They're going to 5. I bought all access instead of trying to hunt for the cards. Dom, if that makes sense. Hunting for the cards is washed. Washed for me anyways, I guess. I want to... So I could turn 1 Zenith for a Knight, but is that even good? Or I could play the Knight. It doesn't even seem good to me. I think I'm going to Mox, pitch Taiga, play Yavimaya Zenith for 1. That's what I think I'm going to do. But... oh, whoops. Guys, a pitch to Yavimaya. This is fine. Getting a little bit of lag. Is the lag just me? Or are other people getting it? That's like kind of annoying, weirdly. Alright, let's see if they have a plow or something. By the way, I don't know if you saw the sideboard plan. Boseiju Who Shelters All plus 4th Eorlingas versus control decks. I don't think they can really beat that plan. I was not responsible for discovering that. DBatterskul in chat was responsible for it. I think it's just a good plan. Yeah, it's probably I'm going to want that plan versus this opponent if I had to guess. This looks like a Terminus. Teague with the power of Reflexes is nice too, yeah. So this looks like a 4-color control deck. Probably bug white. I had to guess. But they only have 3 cards left, so I can just keep shoving threats, I think. We do. I'm not going to play the Mox. I don't think there's a reason to. I'm getting a weird amount of lag. It's driving me insane. I think my best draw is actually Reflexes here. But we'll see. If I get to untap with it, I think my best draw is Reflexes. I think this looks like the Ozymandias deck, right? Or maybe it's not actually. By the way, on Thursday, I think I'm not going to stream tomorrow, but on Thursday, I think Ari and I are going to play some Vintage on the stream on Thursday. So if you all are interested in that, say hi then. Taiga. Should I just waste my opponent? Is it better to waste them? Yeah, I think... So they brainstorm fetched and didn't play another land. So I should just waste them, right? Okay, I'll float first. Actually float off of this. Copy my waste. Yeah. Oh, whoops. I wasted a mana. I even floated first, then I just... Okay. Oh, I didn't want to play against double wasteland here. So this is like actually a pretty common trick in both lands and depths. You'll often just stage your waste before wasting them because it's another waste the next turn. I think I'm just gonna cut all my plows, probably. Want Teague, Boseiju, 4th, Blast. I can cut like one crop rotation probably. Could also shave on a depths. I'm low on depths, like the actual depths card versus the Uro plow decks. I might do this, go down to 1 depths, have a pair of endurances in, and cut 1 crop. Is it crazy to cut a crop? Crop does find Boseiju, but it's also soft at the point of interaction there. Play Liberator. Reasonable. Yeah, I'm gonna shave crops. I just don't think they're necessary versus that opponent. It's like an easy way for you to lose a resource game for no reason. I would rather have Liberator and not Force of Vigor. Well, I'm not gonna mulligan this hand, chat. Gatherteak is pretty broken versus them as long as it doesn't get plowed. But basically, I'm just gonna make them plow every single creature in my hand. Gatherteak plus 4th Eorlingas Splinter's Fun situation? Well, not really, but, you know, shrug. Also, chat, I don't know if you've ever sacrificed flagstones to Knight because of Yavimaya. That is some nice stuff. Okay, well, here's the Liberator. Do you force? Force it, that's fine. Probably not, honestly. I mean, now that I've drawn a Liberator, I think I'm going to cast that one instead. Also, if they don't kill my Reclaimer, I'm activating it 100% of the time instead. Yeah, that's my plan. Okay. I think I just spend this turn activating it and get planes in. I get plateau and something else. I don't know, but there's no rush. No, they're not gonna print any other ones. Okay, the reason the mountain one, obviously, no, because of Valakut. The island one, no, because of Boil and the other thing. And the plains one, no, because of flash fires. So basically, no. The answer is none of them are being printed ever. God, it's called Blood Moon. Plateau. Should I just get another Flagstones? How crazy is it to get another Flagstones? Okay, fair enough. I know, now I have a lot of questions about what I should do. I don't think we can write off Swords to Plowshares, though, is the main thing. I kind of just want to play Liberator. Is that crazy? I think I'm just going to play Liberator. Okay. Pitch Uro and Dress Down. Interesting. That's fine. I think no matter what I play, it was going to get Force there. Maybe if I played Knight, it would have gotten Plowed instead. I'm just going to jam both now. This isn't even bad versus Terminus, because you can't Terminus with Gag Teague in play anyways, so... You would play Teague first? Oh, in case it was another binding? Sure, that makes sense. I should have. Am I getting punished? Looks like I am. Fuck, that's so bad. Yeah, I should have played the Teak first. You're right. That was not good. Do I play around endurance from their side? Oh, there goes that. Don't think I play around it. I think I'm just gonna beat them up. Am I gonna lose to the Beanstalks? Maybe. This would be a good game for Force of Vigor, but... I think I don't even want to introduce Monarch into this game, really. I'm gonna target their graveyard because of Sanctuary and also because of Uro. I did another plow, sure. Probably gonna lose. This song bangs. If anyone remembers playing the Nintendo Batman. Well, it was a fourth for 1, right? It would have to be a fourth for 3 and tap out of the plow. So I guess they didn't want to do that. So cast for 2. I want to cast Endurance this turn as well, but I still get Reclaimer here? Or do I just get Sylvan Safekeeper? I think I just get Safekeeper. Okay. Guess I'll see what they do. Why is Veil in their deck? Well, Liberator. I'm just gonna cast this now. This feels weird. Oh, Endurance Self? No, well, okay, maybe I should have. Might have been better, actually. Fourth for 3. It is weird that they have Veil in their deck versus me. I think they forgot to take it out, most likely. This might be a Manual Thaw situation. Hope they just can't beat a Manual Thaw Lage plus Sylvan Safekeeper. It's gonna take a while. Okay, well, there goes that angle. Set my fetch. It's quickly getting out of hand. Probably not gonna win. They have 10 cards in hand at their end step. Alright, have fun discarding 3. Fetch, fetch, Tundra. Good draw. That's fine. I'll let them see my deck. It doesn't even matter. Like... Getting close to me being actually dead now. Alright, what can I draw to win? Not much. We have to draw like Caracas this turn. Time to enter into a new game. I think I'm gonna make them kill me. I think they might run out of time. Plus, I want to see how else they sideboarded. Like, they're already down by 6 minutes, essentially, so... That's not great. They did not send all knights, unfortunately. I won game 1, yeah. There's no reason to really scoop this one. Game 1, I just double... Like, I had knight double waste, essentially. They only had 2 lands. It's okay. Everyone gets tired sometimes. I can always get Dryad Arbor to block as well, but it's not worth it yet, I think. So maybe they'll deck themselves. Any Jace Wielder of Mystery fans? Do you think my opponent's playing Jace Wielder of Mysteries? Were they hoping for Terminus, I guess? Fourteen cards left in deck for them now. It was Ale Rade from Sweden. His nickname was the Little Viking. Yeah, there's an accent over the A. Right, there's the Caracas. Think 5 points to me? You expect me not to know that or something? Alright, looks like I'm dying in a fiery ball of pain this turn. I'm satisfied only having one Depths in my deck in this sort of matchup. Alright, maybe I'll have one Force of Vigor in. Maybe both. Alright. I'll have one in over the crop rotation, I think. I think that's just unnecessary. The Safekeeper was like weirdly almost good enough that game. Yeah, I just want to draw an untapped color source, really. Doesn't work. Guess I'll just say go. It's kind of suspicious that I'm saying go, but we didn't fetch for anything. Response. Cast this. That's fine. This might be too aggressive, but I think it's actually just good to do this. Because I want to cut off them having enough mana to like cantrip out of this situation. Where like kind of beating them down sort of fast. All I wanted is time to draw a land for this, really. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it. I think it's like pretty likely that they have a force. And I can just wait. Because I'm actually in a good position. Unless if they kill my stuff, you know? Okay. Alright, come on, deck. Any land. I think I will cast this one, even though it's like kind of awkward. I mean, yeah, it might get forced, but it costs them a life at least. Pitch dress down, sure. A land would have been better, but sure. Chose not to shuffle, huh? Hate to see that. Alright, I have to jam now. It's so frustrating. Come on. I don't think waiting there is good. They still might time out. This is fucking ridiculous. I didn't really side out that many lands. I think I have to get Reclaimer. So I sided out just 2 Dark Depths. So I went down from 31 to 29. This Swords to Plowshare is too powerful, chat? Who can say? They were not really ever in danger of timing out, huh? It's kind of frustrating. I thought I was in such good position that game. Guess I have to do this. Oh, I should have just played my waste out, actually. No, I should have played the waste out. Whatever. Right. GG opponent. Kind of really feel like that's fine for me. But it really didn't work out that way. Like, specifically the hand we had in game 3, I think should have theoretically been fine. But it's the best way of putting it. I feel like I ran slightly bad in that game. But also sometimes that happens when you don't have cantrips in your deck. So I don't know. Alright, I'm going to take a quick 3-minute break. I'll be back to finish the last 2 matches of the league. Be right back in 3 minutes. Again, thanks for being here. If you want to support the stream, you know how. I'll be right back in 3. Alright, I'm back. Well, I mean, it's not going great so far, but that can happen. The sneak and show match, I don't know. I think game one we were super favored from the spot we were in, and then I died. Maybe super favored is wrong, but I felt like I was ahead. I just didn't have time to do my thing. This is not it. I guess I reluctantly keep now. Should I just bottom the mocks? And just hope plow waste is good? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Opponent kept 7. It's not a good sign. So it's Death and Taxes. And it's not very good in this matchup for that. I think the way my deck is built, this matchup's probably a lot harder now. Got him. What land should I get? Probably just flagstones? It's flagstones or a fetch? I think it's just flagstones, probably. Yeah, I think it's flagstones as well. I don't see what getting anything else really does for me. Now, the real issue is, do I just play this for 1, or do I wait? If I play it for 1, might not even be good enough, really. Should I just do it? I don't even know. Like, this is such a weird spot. Okay. That makes sense. There's some issues with this plan, obviously, but we're not going to see what they are. Give them fewer draws? Fair enough. Right, do they have the Mother of Runes? Yes, they do. Fuck. Okay, that's actually good if I draw stage. I'm taking the Monarch, unfortunately. Guess I'll play for drawing stage and hope they have nothing. Well, I should probably plow the mother runes. Probably. I don't think I'm gonna beat them with the Monarch, probably. Stoneforge, okay. No, I feel Omega dead here. How's it been so far? It was fine versus Cephalid Breakfast. The second match I didn't draw it when it was relevant. Right now it doesn't look very good, but it could theoretically steal a win. This was kind of an unfortunate lineup, but maybe my deck just doesn't work. If I draw stage, should I just push? Okay, didn't. I'm gonna waste their waste, I guess. Well, I think the third game versus Beans, I should have been ahead, and it just like kind of didn't work out for me, right? But I think I was slightly misboarded in the second game, so that sort of offsets it, I suppose. Then we're gonna be dead before I have my mana. Yeah, I can't do anything before the Flickerless basically locks it out. It's frustrating. I like going down to 1 depths, honestly, but maybe that's crazy. Do I want the Eorlingas? It was kind of awkward for me. Do I want Collector Oof? Do I want Liberator? Do I want Fauve? Can't tell if I want this or not. Board stalls? Okay. We didn't even get to that in that game, but... Well, I think the secret is there's a lot of matchups where you can just go to 1 depths and it's fine. I had player draw. I was on play, but I mulled, and then I just didn't have a strong hand. It was pretty awkward. Bog can go. With 4 Moxen? I'm not sure about that, but I understand what you're saying. Jesus. This is fine. This is one of the better matchups for Sylvan Library. Actually, I wonder if I should have bought him the Mox. Probably not, but it was worth thinking about. I do too, but that's why I kept it initially. But I was wondering if I should have rethought about it more. I'm not going to fetch on step. There's no reason to. Okay. Say go. Probably going to reclaim for a flagstones, honestly. Yeah, it was really, really bad for me last game, but I will admit that game was kind of an anomaly. But it was just like really horrible that game for me. I'm not casting it here. I don't think it's good to do that. Really. So I need 5 mana to do my thing safely. So I think I might just get Flagstones with the Reclaimer and Savannah with the trigger. I just hope it works out. So the question is Solitude or not, right? I know they have Culture Complete and 4 Unknowns. I think I'm also leaning towards jamming. Well, the port makes it more awkward, right? Like if I wait, like they can just force it in main phase. So I think I'm just gonna do this. Don't think you have shit. Because you would not let me untap otherwise. Yeah. Didn't seem like they had shit. I was always gonna push it. I think pushing is just correct, honestly. Even if they have a high amount of solitudes, I think I probably would still do it. Alright. Guess I believe you with regards to that, but it's kind of awkward either way. Could just cut this for an extra land as well. Kind of like having one, but... guess I'll leave it be. I guess it's like a reluctant keep. It's not really top end, but... should I waste them? I'm just gonna play my Reclaimer. I think wasting them here is not great. think I'm gonna waste their white source though. Nailed it. They don't have another white source, I think. They might port me upkeep though. It's fine. Okay. Don't want to get Sylvan Safekeeper out of my deck yet. Well, does it have bad mana because the people who build the deck that way build it to have bad mana? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to have bad mana, right? Alright, yes, we'll do this and see if the game ends. I mean, it could cut ports, it could play more lands, like... I don't think that's really an excuse a lot of the time. I have 2 plows, and I have the Monarch. If I can't win this one, you don't think you can really play more mana? Fair enough. If 60-card Truthers had the foresight to fix their mana, they wouldn't be 60-card Truthers. Would they end up at like 66? Is that your assertion, Louis? Or like 63 or something weird? They would just play YORION. I guess once you go to like 63, there's not a large step from 63 to 80, right? You're young and dumb. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Not a big deal. Were they gonna main phase Evoke on my Reclaimer? Yes, I mean it does, but... Solitude even stabilize here? I don't think so. Is it even right to cast this? So it'd be attack for 8, but then they would take the Monarch? Yeah, I don't think it's good. It doesn't look good to me. Okay, so this might seem crazy. What happens if I just... What happens if I just plow their Recruiter and stage their port? I think that might be better, honestly. 4th for 2 and plow. That's also reasonable. Actually, that's probably good, honestly. Wait, no, I can't. Look at my colored situation. White and red both have to be committed to that, so it doesn't work. So I think what I should just do is attack for 2. And just play defensively, honestly. Would most D&T players have Cataclysm in versus Naya Depths? It doesn't seem like it to me, but... Like, because Naya Depths is a literal Mox Diamond. Oh, well. That might just be winning too, depending on what they do. And they've already used one Solitude, so... Okay. Are they going to port my Dryad Arbor? Iron Sash. 4 Knights in my deck, yeah. Should I just go for it? I think so, yeah. Stage an Arbor and block? Is that even good? Yeah, why don't I just do this? I don't think you need to block first. I think I would rather block with the Lage anyways. Also, I have Plow even if they have Solitude. I will Plow their Mother of Runes in case something goes awry, but it doesn't seem very possible for anything to go wrong here. You played SCG Pit? I did not go. I didn't really feel like leaving my, didn't feel like traveling that weekend. The jury's still kind of out on the card. Although we've played a lot of really weird games so far in this league, so I'm not sure how to judge the card. We did fine without. Alright, last match with this deck for today, I think. Then we might try some other stuff for a bit. The winner top 16er. Sounds like a pretty good day for the deck, period. Oh, you lost to Cradle? Another reason I like Containment Priest is Containment Priest is really good versus that deck. Yeah, it's usually hard to find out how the top 8 plays out. Danny, Glacial Chasm doesn't really solve the issue versus that deck if they're good. Do I think Mono Green 12+ will benefit from this card? No. Well, also, I don't think Tabernacle is actually good in Naya Depths, ham and cheese. Like, I will tell you this. I don't think you should play that card in Naya Depths. It doesn't really do what you want to do. I also don't really believe in Glacial Chasm either, though. My opponent's double queuing in a Legacy League? Hello? This is the Legacy League. Alright, guess we're going to 5. It's fine. I might just bottom the Mox. Is that crazy? No, I think I'm just gonna bottom the Mox. I just have no resources, so I should just keep everything else. What? Cephalid again? Oh, well, I guess I have Reclaimer untapped, so it's actually good for me. But... Alright. I guess I'm actually okay. If they try to turbo kill me, I'll just fuck them up with the Bajuka Bog. But... They have to work around this Reclaimer at least first. So I can build up some resources slowly by sacking Flagstones to my Reclaimer to get Flagstones and a white land. What is it for? What do you mean, what is it for? You can read, right? I mean, yes, that happens a lot with the deck. I don't know what you want. Oh, you would have gotten Waste? Oh, that actually makes sense. Okay, see what they do. I also do not believe their contracts are going to matter. The worry is if they have main deck Pithing Needle, which is very, very rare. Oh, we're trying a new plan for 4CC, but yes, game 1 is generally pretty bad. Okay. Do you want to go all in? I'm just not going to activate my Reclaimer. Actually, am I allowed to activate my Reclaimer now? They can't kill me right now, right? Well, I can still do that, right? Well, I can punch the Illusionist now, right? You just get Depths. Okay. Right. If they mow their deck, that probably means they have Oracle in hand, which is fine. Okay. We'll see go. Well, yes, if they have Needle, it will kill me. Okay, so they have Oracle in their hand? That was weird. They milled 3. Oh, did they know that from Ponder or Days? I guess they might have known it. I don't think they have main deck Needle, so I'm not going to worry about Needle. I'm trying to see what they're going to do through this. Was this my 5-card hand? It was, right? Pretty good 5-card hand. No, if they have Oracle, they just mill their entire deck and cast Oracle, right? I mean, I could kill the Illusionist if they started doing that, I guess. But the problem is I wouldn't know that beforehand, essentially. I think they're just making sure I understand what's going to happen. Like, they might just go for it and hope I just don't understand how my cards work, right? Which is fine. Wait, can't pop it out more. Okay. Guess they didn't do that. Boom. Well, yeah, my opponent thinks that they were going to get to block. I did not let them have that, obviously. What did I cut before? It was 4th Eorlingas, right? You like Teague? I don't really like it. I don't think that's the battle you want to fight. How's Reflex? The N is still low. I'm not sure. I think, frankly, I would say it's definitely not a 4 of, but it does have some good utility. Don't want to cut any of my utility lands? Probably not. By the way, for those of you who are asking, Endurance does nothing versus their deck. Do I want 1 FOV? UG can be hard. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I feel like I play more green sources than most people, though. Can matter if they need a therapy. Well, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just not going to have Endurance in my deck. I don't think it does enough. Kind of soft to turn 1 combo, or turn 2 combo, but this hand's pretty good otherwise. It does something for Shoko kills? No. It doesn't really, because you just... there's 3 Narc Amoeba, so you just therapy them for endurance, and then if they endurance you, then it loops back around. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Danny said. Cephalid Breakfast is like good Neoform, is how I would describe the deck. Rude? Yeah, a little bit rude, yeah. Won't disagree. My hand's very good now. Neoform's currently bugged. Is that how I would describe the deck if you weren't in chat? No. But, you know, good beats, right? Chancellor of the Tangle doesn't add mana? That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, the deck is already not great. And then it just got, like, Chancellor doesn't make mana? What the fuck? Oh. Alright, I could save my thing, but alternatively, I could also just not do that. Would people tap out for Knight, or should I defend myself from combo? I think I should just tap out for Knight this turn, and then next turn leave it up. Yeah, I think it's just better to take the risk for exactly 1 turn, instead of not being able to ever cast it ever again. Alright, whack you for 1. You're a coward? Well, the problem with being cowardly is that you're going to lose a lot more often when you basically don't have a window to cast it later. I wouldn't worry about days. In fact, I think there's a reasonable chance they might have sided it out versus me as well. Stoneforge, sure. They got Shuko. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna leave all my things untapped. Yeah, they're kind of dead. My best draw is actually like a land, weirdly. I don't remember Naya Depths being this good versus Cephalid, actually. Well, the one bad thing about Depths is I think the Boros Initiative matchup is extremely bad, and I don't think that's fixable. I think the 4C matchup is, like, bad, but based on player skill. I think, like, people on Twitter have a tendency to exaggerate, is what I would say ham and cheese. Okay, are they gonna try to kill me? You beat it at round 6. I don't think the matchup is good, though. Are they dead? Well, yeah, we need a land, so the question is, what do I do here? Might just cast Containment Priest, actually. I might just let them mill a bunch of their deck first. Yeah, exactly. That's the good play. Or the better play, rather. Okay. There's the Cabal Therapy. See, Louis, no, this is why you play 2 Containment Priest. Why do you hate this? How do they win? They would have dazed Knight last turn, but I see your point. Also, they didn't pitch Daze, they pitched Step Through. Okay, so we would have... Well, maybe would have drawn the land. Alright, say go. Can I die with this setup? They only have 1 card. I don't think I can die, right? I guess they could have Plow for a thing now? Was there a better way for me to do this? Yeah. Okay, I know what I should have done. I think I should have... Wait, no, that doesn't work either. I guess if their last card's Plow... Is that even that bad for me? Probably just overthinking it now. How much work would it have to do to play around a Plow when there's already 1 Plow in the graveyard? It would take a while, actually. I guess what I can do is just let the... No, I can't let the mana empty out. Cauldra kill me? How would they Cauldra kill me? I'd be at like 41 life if their last card's Plow. Alright, in any case, I guess I can wait until end step anyways and see what happens. I can just let the green empty out. Yeah, I'll be in Atlanta. Denver's unknown right now, Dustin. Sadly. It's been a tough season of Modern. Not, like, the biggest fan of Modern right now, which is why you see me here instead. I have Legolas' Quick Reflexes in my deck. That's a new card. Alright, we got the 3-2, chat. That's like the Jun 5-0, right? We beat Cephalid Breakfast twice. I feel like that shouldn't happen, but maybe I just underestimate how annoying Reclaimer is for them. I guess maybe that's probably it. Whoever bet on the 3-2. Oh, I'm 1,000% to go to Chicago. I actually got an email 2 days ago saying I was accepted as a creator, so I'll be there, Dustin. So is the game plan so much? Fair enough. Are you still in New England, Dustin? Anyways, the jury is still out on the Reflexes. I don't know, is what I would say. Still in mask, cool. Yeah, I still don't know if this card's actually good or not. It's like, it's at least fine, I think, is the reality. I think, like, probably 2 or 3 copies is good to have in some decks, but it doesn't really, like, it's not game-changing. It just is something to be mindful of when you play with or against this deck, that's what I would say. I'll open the one chest for the viewers. What we get? Spiria, Inscrutable, playing in Light Scribe, and a Ratchet Bomb. Okay, those are not good. Alright, Golgari Scam Depths deck. It was busted? What makes it so busted there? I feel like the green-white shell is so much better for it because of the Reliquary. I'm still outside Washington, D.C. So I'm basically same place, same job. I'm just older, maybe wiser. That's how I would put it. Yeah, so I don't know about the reflexes. I didn't miss having the 4th crop rotation, though. Where am I starting my Pioneer testing? That's a good question. I might build a Pioneer deck after this. That's what I'm thinking about.